quiet family. They moved in just before I did 5 years ago. In fact, before the children were even born.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would you describe your relationship with them?
Cordial.
Cordial?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw the father. When did I see Dad? The end of last week, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, I was asking him about the lawn, because my lawn has started to die, and, you know, what are you doing to keep your lawn green? He told me. I would never have known. Geez, that's scary. Mom and Dad used to live over there, too, with them.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Mom and Dad?
Oh, I believe it was Dad, and that could have been maybe 3 weeks ago in the backyard.
Okay.
And they're very quiet.
Okay.
I never hear any noises. They have a little dog.
Okay.
And I hardly ever see any lights on.
Okay. Anything different over the last, I don't know, 2 days, 3 days? Odd vehicles, odd noises, odd lights?
There was a truck out here yesterday. In fact, that's why I thought you were here yesterday. Maybe someone complained about that I hadn't seen before.
What type of truck?
It was kind of almost a steel gray.
Okay.
Don't ask me to make
Okay.
year. But that was late afternoon. The Dad has a great big truck, and it's gray. But this one was smaller.
Okay.
This one was smaller.
Then,
But I hadn't seen it before, so I...
any markings or stickers or anything that would be weird? You wouldn't by chance remember if the plate was green or red or...
No, I kind of just I don't pay any
it.
attention because I believe he owns his own business or something because he always has a truck parked there, so kind of...
I gotcha.
I just kind of noticed it wasn't the normal truck.
Was it dirty by any means?
No, it wasn't. And it couldn't have been that old.
Okay. How long was the truck sitting there?
I saw it yesterday morning around 5:15 a.m. because I go to the gym then.
Okay.
It was still there when I got back at 6:45, and then it was there around, I think, noontime.
Okay.
And the reason I mention it is it was gone by the time you guys left yesterday.
Okay. Well, did you see the police in the area while that truck was still here?
See, I can't see it from my house.
Gotcha.
So it could have been gone by then.
Okay.
But you know, this is unusual. Very quiet neighborhood.
Right. Yes, this is very unusual. That's why we're trying, got a lot of resources out here trying to find them and make sure they're okay. So,
I mean, I didn't know she was pregnant again. I hardly ever see her.
Okay. How do you know she's pregnant?
It said it on Neighborhood Watch.
Okay. I gotcha. But you didn't know it?
No.
Okay.
I hardly ever see her just normally.
Right.
They keep very much to themselves.
When you did see her, did you ever see her around her husband?
Yeah.
How were
they would have barbecues.
Yeah. Were they polite, friendly, or was she kind of quiet, reserved? Or what was?
They both are very quiet, reserved, very quiet.
Okay. When was the last
neighbors.
time you spoke to her?
Oh my gosh. I don't think I've seen her all summer.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And the kiddos, when was the last time you saw the little kiddos?
You're making me work my brain.
I know, really digging deep in it.
It could be 4 to 6 weeks since they've been out. They have all their little toys. But they don't go outside in the heat of the day. Gotcha. At least that's kind of what I notice. And they don't go outside unless an adult is there.
Wonderful. I'm glad. I mean,
yeah.
The two little will be out by themselves.
Yeah, they are. What are they? 3 and 5, I think. Or 2 and 4, something like that.
3 and 4.
3 and 4.
According to my pamphlet.
Yeah.
So.
They're cute little things.
Anything that I haven't asked that you think I should know, or is just odd, or something you thought was weird?
I wouldn't think anything is weird from over there because normally you hardly ever see anyone go in, come out. Now I saw his truck leave yesterday. Maybe it was this morning. I was leaving for the gym. His truck had the lights on, which is unusual for that morning. 5:15 in the morning. Only fools like me are up.
So you don't usually see him leave at that time of day? Oh, was that the gray truck, or what truck was that?
That was his regular truck. It's a pretty big truck. Maybe, what could I compare it to? An F-250, 350, the big ones, yeah.
And that steel truck, is that like a pickup or a
Pickup.
Pickup truck?
Yeah.
Is that a camper or anything? Camper shell or anything on the back of it? Would you say it's bigger than that truck?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Did it have 2 or 4 doors, do you know?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. I never paid much attention.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop paying attention. This is scary.
Well, if it doesn't happen again, or
Yeah,
very often at least.
I hope not. Oh, God, I hope the mother and 2 children are found okay.
We all
But
hope.
there's no, like I said, never any noise, never any yelling. Very quiet, very pleasant when you speak to them. They keep to themselves.
Never heard an argument or anything over there?
Never.
Okay. Did they ever mention if they've ever been in a fight or having bad days to you?
No.
No.
No, the neighbors and we really don't talk much. I mean, Cheryl and I do because we're the same age. They're so much younger. There's not a lot in common,
Ah, fair
you
enough.
know,
Okay. That'll
to be
work.
honest.
And so, was it yesterday morning, Monday morning that you went to the gym?
I go every day.
Okay, so then, if you can remember yesterday morning going out, was there...
That's when I noticed the little truck.
Okay, and where was it? Was it in the driveway or on the street?
No, it was on the street. It was between the 2 houses, right about in front of my tree, you know.
He said it's a little truck or the,
It's a smaller truck than what's normally there.
okay, it's like that size or smaller?
No, maybe that size.
Maybe that size? Okay.
No camper,
And that was the gray one?
yeah.
And you think
I
his normal truck's like the 2500
Yeah,
or
it's a
3500?
bigger truck.
But both gray?
Yeah, but different shades of gray.
Okay. The other littler one, was it darker or lighter?
I believe it was lighter.
Okay.
Similar like a steel gray, right?
Yeah. And the other one's darker. Maybe a hint of green in the gray.
Okay.
Yeah. But I haven't, except for this morning, come to think of it, I haven't seen a lot of the big trucks. Is that what you're finding? You haven't seen, I mean, not that I want to wake at 5 in the
Right,
morning,
right.
but, you're making me think that I did see the truck, I believe it was this morning, because the lights were turned on. And I was pulling, you have to be careful coming out of here,
Sure.
because it's kind of a 3-way mess if you're all going the same
Yeah.
place. But I noticed that the back lights were on. But,
And that was around 5:15 this morning?
yeah, I leave 5:15 every morning.
Okay.
And that's kind of odd for him.
Well, not often do I see the lights that early.
Okay.
But then he could leave at 5:20 and I would not know it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You see him leave sometimes in the morning to go to work? You ever...
Not often. No. I kind of keep to myself and, I'm really not nosy. I have been the last 2 days with you
Sure.
guys out here, but,
Fair
yeah.
enough. Is it just you that lives here, or?
No, I have a significant other, but he's at work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, how far out does your ring camera go?
It's just this area, the front porch and around in front of the garage.
Okay. Did you see have you looked back on yesterday morning and this morning and see anything on?
My significant other, he keeps track of it at work all the time, and he can tell when the postmen come and everything. And I'm here most of the time. I was gone this morning for a bit, but You know, postman, nothing out of the norm.
Nothing out of
We
the
have a lot of dog walkers
Okay.
that come by.
Okay. And the camera over the garage, is that just the garage area? Is that a light?
It focuses on this area.
This area. Okay. So that's not going to see out to the roadway?
No.
Okay. Would it be picked up if the light came and flashed on it? Would it pick up as you drove by? If it cast
The
a shadow?
ringer does.
The ringer does?
Yeah, and the ringer, basically the ringer will pick up right at that corner there.
Okay.
I've not seen, I don't see people walking up and down unless they're walking their dogs.
Yeah.
And kids are going back to school, so
Right.
I don't even see them much anymore.
Okay.
Did you, yesterday morning, did you happen to see your neighbor's truck in the driveway or on the street?
I
or
didn't
anywhere?
notice it.
No? Okay.
No. And I don't look for it, you know, like I said, I saw the back lights on and that's what caught my attention.
That was this
Today.
morning.
And
Is
then-
he not home either?
Your neighbor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's home. Any other odd vehicles, pickups, cars, planes,
Trains?
helicopters?
No,
Automobiles?
no, we don't get, I know Cheryl has a lot of company, but I know she tells me when they're coming and
Okay.
other than that, I don't see a lot. Now the neighbor across the street has a big truck, Remmert Construction or something. He must own his own business. That's not here today.
Okay.
And that's gone, and he parks it right there a lot of times. But other than that, it's really so quiet here.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Yes.
It's a good thing, except
When,
people can get away with things like this when you're in a quiet neighborhood and nobody's really watching.
well, I'm going to leave you this. It has a couple phone numbers to contact Detective Dave Baumhover, or an email address if there's something that pops in mind or something I didn't ask or something that's just odd that you want to get out to us. Please feel free to either call us or email him.
Okay.
Everything helps. Don't ever think it's too small for us or we already might know it.
I want
if-
fancy.
If we don't know it, great. If we know it, then it's always good to back it up, okay?
Well, I pray to God that you find her and her two little girls.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, shoot.
All right. Well, we'll let you get back to hopefully enjoy your afternoon, and
Yeah,
if we have any further questions, we'll come back and ask you.
I'm usually here.
That sounds good. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Anytime. You too.
All right. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
It's like, oh, no.
Yeah,
It's different.
yeah. I was forgetting something. I kind of know sometimes what I do.
So sorry, I just need to grab your name real quick.
Oh,
Don't mind.
Betty, B-E-T-T-E. And M-A-R-C-O-U-X.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Sorry.
Anytime.
All right. Have a great day.
Did you just do what you...
Don't you know?
Yeah. You have your work well thing?
I have this morning.
How'd it go?